JT uses shantytown in his everyday
day.
language.
I've
When's the last time you said the word shanty?
I'm trying to.
I sing sea shanties all the time, Antonio.
I don't know, 30s.
Jesus.
Just an older woman,
And
yeah.
then,
So this is a crime.
yeah, 100%.
Because not every catfish is a crime. Expressing your anger in inappropriate ways, manly.
You've never been more of a man than when you kicked the hole in that wall. Like Homeless Sally's verified on Twitter.
I guarantee you there's homeless people verified on Twitter.
Does
That's
she have
fact.
$8 a month? All right. Ready?
Yep.
Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast. We got the table.
We got a table.
I am the
mics.
table.
What?
That's Logan Paul's new
Oh,
saying.
I am the table. Yeah, who cares about him?
I am the table.
We have 3 cameras too.
Boom, boom, boom. Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast. I guess this is like a season 6 kind of.
Yeah, it's like a reboot. Or
We used to have seasons for all you not OG Picky fans. We used to have seasons every 50 episodes of the podcast. It'd be a new season, new set. And this season 5, which we were previously on, was like 100 episodes.
There's a billion episodes.
We just were like, we love season 5. Season 5's great.
Season 5, the best season. We're gonna stick with it.
Season 5 was the long season, but now we have a new set. We've got tables. This is season 6.
I know. We're back to the table. You know, everyone. You need a good table. I got a smaller table.
We're
but
back
it's
to your
fine.
table. I was gonna ask you, what do you think the difference is between the table and the no table? We started with the table. We went to the comfy lounge chairs. Now we're back at the table.
I think it was. So we started off with the table because that's all that fit in our spot at the time,
And because we were always drinking.
and because we were always
You need a
drinking.
place to put your
So
drink.
you put stuff on the table.
Yeah.
The table, great place for things. And then every other podcast went to the couch.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to like the more relaxed thing, but I felt the energy was too down. When you're sitting on a couch, you're too comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we got the Ivy walls, and then every podcast copied the Ivy walls. We had it first. I just want that
That
to be
is
said.
crazy.
I want that to be said. We had this way before everybody else. And now we're back to table, higher energy, more love.
I agree. It's higher energy. I feel like when you're sitting up like this versus lounging, you're like at attention.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm at full attention under this desk. You have no idea.
Full attention. But I'm very excited for these tables, and I feel like we'll make use of them.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll bang on them. We'll
Yeah.
put stuff on them.
Yeah, well, Danny will obviously knock something over.
I'll knock something over. I have a mug here. Every good desk deserves a mug. This one is a 20th anniversary of The Sopranos mug.
That's a lame mug. Also, we're introducing
Why is
a
that
wheel.
lame mug?
I don't know, Sopranos.
Look, there's the signature of every person.
Well, it's not actually. It's printed on. It's not actually.
No,
the signature.
they're all little mice, and they all signed it.
The Sopranos is made by mice.
No, they obviously did print this on, but it's so tiny of a graphic.
There's stuff in there, right? You're getting really close.
It must have been a misprint.
Why? Is
Why?
that?
Because look how tiny you can't even read the words.
No, it's just it's just so people like you buy it.
No, well, I got this as a Christmas present. I would have probably bought a better mug, but
Danny is the most ungrateful gift receiver I've ever met.
no, I'm not. I didn't say I wasn't grateful for it. I just said I would have bought a better one.
That means that means you're
And every
not-
gift you've gotten, not only have you, trashed how bad it was, you've trashed it on a public forum how bad it is.
You want everyone behind there to know as well.
I'm very appreciative of the gift.
After you trashed it.
And I
This
use
must
it-
be a misprint.
and I use-
This thing
and I use
sucks.
it every day. The thing is, it's like
You do not use that every day.
yes, I do. A bad mug, like a bad gift. I don't think this is a bad gift because a bad mug does not fulfill the purposes of a mug. It's like a mug with a hole in it. That's a bad mug. This is a good mug because it's a mug.
Because it holds
It
liquid.
holds, it holds hot liquids, but the execution of the graphic pattern that's on it could have been done better. That's what I'm saying. This is obviously a T-shirt graphic. This goes on the back of a T-shirt,
Oh.
and they just slapped it on a mug and
Yes.
said, gabagool.
Danny was like, I like this mug because it's a mug. It doesn't have a hole in it. It's a great gift.
But it is a good. I would say it's a 6 out of 10 mug.
Get the fuck out of here. It's a 6 out of 10 mug.
Why would you say it's not?
You use that every day?
No, he doesn't.
I've never seen you use that
does
mug.
not. use it.
It's always in my room constantly.
Okay.
That's not using. That's displaying. You might display
I
it. every
drink
day.
out of it.
When was it given
No,
to you?
are you kidding me? You think I would display this mug?
You just said it was on your counter.
That would make it a 2 out of 10 because, as I mentioned, the display factor of the mug is bad.
If you get Danny to keep talking, he'll say this gift is garbage.
no.
He was saying his gift is trash.
So there are some mugs that don't have a good handles, but they look very ornate. That's a display mug. This is a use mug. You use it because it works.
What's on your pretend index cards? What's on your pretend index cards?
Well, this was part of it, not the mug.
Oh, it's part of the mug?
It's Movember.
It is Movember. Oh, Stash Danny.
Hey,
Oh, there's topics on those?
What the fuck did you think was on
I thought
here?
they were just pretend cards. Half of them are blank.
Half of them are blank. Actually, all of them except for one are blank.
All of them except for one. Well, don't give away. These are trade secrets. Look, this one has writing on it.
This one has writing on it.
This one has writing on it as well. And then this one has a lot of this. Look at this one. This is a good one. That's a good one.
The sleight of hand there was quite impressive.
Okay.
You literally picked the first one up, put it down, pretended to pick another one up, then quickly switched.
No, I think
I'm taking control of the podcast from now on. These index cards.
these blank cards really
Look
going to
at
do
me.
something.
I'm the podcast captain now.
I'm crying.
People
Okay.
are already commenting about your mustache.
I know.
Also, mustache,
November.
relax, everybody.
So it's only the second day of November we're filming. So can you please? This is a good 2-day mustache.
Oh, you think that's going to change in 30 days from now?
Maybe.
That was a no.
Right. The thing about my mustache, and I don't know if there's any facial hair experts out there, but it's not growing in right here. It looks like I kind of have like the inverse of a Hitler mustache. Like it's like the outsides are grown in, but the Hitlery part, nothing.
Yeah.
have the
Danny
edge-
hates Hitler so much he wanted to grow the opposite mustache. That's how much of a good person he is.
That's how much that's how much of a good person.
That's why
I
she
am.
loves Jewish people. There you go.
I'm intentionally shaving this part, so no confusion can be had.
You can never underestimate.
But no, I'm trying to. I'm actually trying to grow the middle in, and I don't know how to do it.
You got to use some minoxidil, man.
I've tried that.
Really?
Yeah, you can look
Well,
at my video, my very
YouTube.
viral YouTube video.
Yeah, seriously.
How to grow a mustache. It's on Danny Moriarty. Just look it up. You'll find it.
I feel like
Yeah.
I am discriminated against in this month
Because you can't grow any hair.
because I can't grow any.
I can see your
I
mustache
can see
stubble,
it.
though.
No,
Yeah.
but this doesn't. This isn't. No,
Do No Shave November with me.
I'm not gonna do No Shave November because I'm just gonna look like a fucking catfish.
That's what it is.
No,
That's what,
no.
That's
See,
the
because he's
point
gonna
of the
do
look.
it, and he's gonna look like a man, and I'm gonna look like a fish. I don't want to look like a fish. Not the catfish with Ned from that fucking weird show. I'm talking like the fish.
Well, I'm not gonna do a totally no shave November. Like I'm gonna shave my. I'm just growing a mustache. That's the point.
Or is it what's his name? Or it's Nev, isn't it? From Catfish.
Oh yeah.
The MTV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Nevin Max.
Have you ever been catfished?
I've definitely been like hit up by a fake account and then been like, hey, and then realized after, oh, this is probably not a real person.
Okay, that's different. Yeah, I get the messages like, "Oh, you want to come suck my asshole?"
No,
Maybe
I
not
have.
like
I
that.
have been probably. Well, maybe.
How would you not know if you got catfished?
I'm not gonna go meet up with a person. Are you kidding me?
I got catfished once, I think.
But okay, so as in like you started a whole online relationship?
No, not relationship. Like I met someone at the park once when I was younger.
Oh.
It was just this woman.
This is an old man?
It was this older woman, and we just walked around the park for like an hour just talking. It was very strange.
And did she hit you up with like a younger woman's profile?
Yeah, it was just like she just looked completely different person.
Wow.
And I just walked around the park.
Okay,
Did I
we
never
gotta
tell
talk
you?
through this
Did I never
trauma
Did I never
here.
tell you guys this?
No, you did. You actually.
I
got
took
catfished.
I took the bus there. I took the bus there.
You
I was
live a block away from.
It wasn't
Never
this
mind, I
park.
can't say that.
It wasn't this park. It wasn't this park.
Okay.
It was a park. It was a park with a lot of trees. One would say a forest. It was around there.
Okay. And who hit you up? Like,
This-
what did
this-
this online profile look like?
This person on Instagram. It was just like a girl my age kind of. She looked a little
How old were
older.
you?
She looked a little older. I was like 15.
Was she hot?
No.
Why'd you meet up with her? Yeah.
Because it was a girl. It was a girl. I was like 14, 15. I was like, oh my God, a girl's talking.
Okay, so like if you're 14, 15, like a 16-year-old girl maybe
Yeah, like
hits you up on
16,
Instagram,
17,
says,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
meet up
yeah,
at the
yeah,
park.
let's meet up at the park.
You go to the park.
Yeah.
And
Just an
it's-
older woman.
How old?
Oh God, I don't know. 30s.
Jesus.
Just an
Jesus.
older woman.
And
yeah.
then
That's
like,
so this is a crime
yeah, 100%.
because not every catfish is a crime. This is a crime.
Okay. 15-year-old me. I'm not trying to defend this woman. 15-year-old me might have like thought she looked 30, but that's why I was just like walking around. It could have been like 20s.
Was she over 18?
Oh yeah,
crime.
definitely over 18.
Crime.
Definitely
Jail.
Crime,
Jail.
jail,
crime.
crime.
What's not a crime? Until,
okay.
This is not a crime until like we get in a tent or something.
Did you exchange any sexual lewd
No.
photographs?
No. It happened very fast. Actually, it actually happened alarmingly fast. It was like we talked for like 3 days and then we met at the park. It was way too
I
fast.
have a question because I always wondered this about these situations where you go on a catfish date or whatever, and maybe the person, even if the person just uses like pictures of them that were 10 years old, as soon as you see them, is the immediate, oh, you're not the person that you said you were? Or do you like kind of ignore it awkwardly and like continue anyway?
It was like it's like oh hi you, and then because like meet me by the bus stop by here. I'm wearing this, and I was like okay. And then I saw the person. I was like, oh, are you so and so? And they were like, yeah. And it was just an exchange.
And then you didn't go, so you're not, you
well,
lied.
no, I
You're
didn't.
a liar
First of all,
person.
I was a little shocked. I was just like, oh. Again, I was still like kind of hoping that where things would go either way as a child. And I just walked around the park. We walked around the park. I had a knapsack and a binder because I don't know why I had my knapsack. Also, now I'm really making myself
did you
sound like
kiss?
I'm making myself really sound like a child. I had like a backpack, like I had a string bag.
What is that?
Well, I said knapsack. Knapsack's really kiddie.
What does that have to do with you sounding like a child?
I said I'm making myself sound younger every sentence. A knapsack is very kiddie. I had like that.
Did you
string
kiss?
bag. No, we didn't kiss. I walked around the park for an hour until I saw the bus coming.
First of all, everybody, number one rule of meeting anybody on the internet: be safe out there and meet in a public place with people. I know you're saying you met at a park, but I know the park you're talking about, and that's the kind of park where you go there and never come back
I've also never been
and get buried in the woods.
That was also the first time I went to that park, and the trails are strange.
He said he met her at the bus stop and they walked around the park.
There's an entire camp of homeless people in that park.
Well,
Once I stumbled upon it, it was like
from 10 years
it was
ago
like
or now?
it was like Narnia, literally. So we're just like drinking in the park like you kids do because it's away from prying eyes, And then we decided to go exploring because we were done with the one bottle of alcohol we still managed to steal, and we're walking through the forest, and we're walking, and then there's this huge hill, and we get down to the hill, and then like there's a clearing, and it all opens up, and there's a fully functioning society of people in there, where with homes and tents and like little structures made out of old mattresses. It's crazy.
like a little house?
Yeah, and then one of them saw us, and we looked, and he didn't do that, but he might as well have because we ran totally up the hill.
Oh, yeah. For what they heard was, oh my God, fresh meat, get him. That's what Danny heard.
I know, and then we went back down the hill, totally gone. An hour later.
Fuck
No, I'm
off.
kidding.
No.
Okay, that part's not,
Like,
that part's not true.
Fuck
But
off.
the rest of it is. I swear to God, there is a settlement of homeless people in that park.
There's there's free towns. What are they called?
free towns.
No, what are they called? Like something.
Ghost towns.
No, not ghost towns.
What is it? Hooverville.
Yeah, Hoover towns.
Hooverville.
that?
No, that's like
That's during the
Dr.
Great
No,
Depression.
that's Dr. Seuss. Isn't
No.
that Whoville?
No, that's Whoville.
Hooverville. Hoovervilles.
No.
Hoovervilles are like Great Depression shanty towns. I don't know if that's a PC term, but they're
Shantytown?
They're like Great Depression shanty towns, and they blamed it on President Hoover.
And Dr. Seuss.
And so they said, "Look at these, they're fucking Hoovervilles, all these homeless people."
This isn't right.
I swear to
I
God.
don't think it's called
Wait, what is
Hoovervilles.
How could Shantytown? Now you got me scared. How does Shantytown? How could that be offensive?
I don't know.
What does that refer to?
JT uses shantytown in his everyday
day, I
language.
felt like-
When's the last time you
trying-
said the word shanty?
I'm trying
Oh, I sing sea shanties all the time, Antonio.
I'm trying to keep up, honestly, with all this stuff. It's like you're not even supposed to say that guy's homeless anymore. You're supposed to say it's a person experiencing homelessness.
Fuck you.
No. I draw the line at you adding 2 extra words.
Yeah.
to
I,
this-
I
to the-
swear to God, that is what
this-
you're supposed to say. Not that the fucking homeless guy cares at all.
that guy just wants
He's like, no,
some
I'm a
home.
fucking homeless man. Give me some money.
He's like, no, you don't.
I am not homeless. I'm experiencing homelessness.
It's like he's a disease. It sounds worse to me.
it does.
He's experiencing homelessness.
I don't
It's not
know.
a choice.
I think it's just because if you say, "Hey, you're homeless," it's like, I guess I don't know. I don't know why these people are saying these things.
Excuse me, sir.
But I guarantee you, the only thing I can say about it is that the homeless people did not request this.
how would they have? What means would they have requested this?
No, they have phones now. They could be tweeting.
They do have phones.
They can be tweeting. Like homeless Sally is verified on Twitter.
I guarantee you there's homeless people verified on Twitter.
Does
That's
she have
fact.
$8 a month?
Well, it's about to be.
She will be.
It's about to be Kanye anyway. So
Although many people think Elon's ruining Twitter right now. The fact that you can buy an $8 check mark.
I don't think so. I don't know.
wait, you can buy it without like verification, or is that the thing to keep it?
Or you could buy verification symbol.
can buy
now.
verification
Or you're gonna be able to. It has nothing
For
to do.
$8 a month.
Oh, that's lame.
The whole reason he tried to pull out of this $50 billion deal is because of the spam accounts. I think this is his solution to spam accounts, is make everyone pay, go through an ID verification process, and now we can really, like, you're not going to pay.
I guess
People have thousands or hundreds of thousands of spam accounts now at their control, and they're not going to pay $800,000 a month.
Well, can't they just make you have to log in with ID? Like, why do they have to do this check thing? Like, they can just make you have to log in with ID. Like, what would be wrong with that?
I still feel like there'll be ways to get around it. Not every country has like a set ID system. Like only America is going to really.
Passports. You can always do passports. Everyone has
Not,
passport.
no, not everyone has passports.
90% have passports.
Wait, well,
No,
not everyone
so-
has it. No, not
so many
everyone
people
has
do not
it.
have passports.
70%
But
of
everybody
passports.
has access to a passport.
What percentage of people have
you're
passports?
You're gonna make
true.
no. What? Oh my God!
What
you guys are
percentage?
totally wrong.
What percentage of people have passports?
Tons of people do
Well,
not have a
yeah,
passport.
Many people do.
What's
not have
tons? What percentage is tons?
I don't, dude. Do you want to eliminate
60?
Do you want, okay, so instead of making everyone pay $8 a month, you're gonna make 15% of your what's it called? 15% of your fan base go and pay $120 to go get a passport. That passports cost money. I forget how much, but like I remember it being a decent amount.
But then you have it for 10 years, you know? It's a good little investment.
Yeah, you do have it for 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, no, you do.
It's a 10-year investment to have
After
Twitter.
you're an adult, you have it for 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't think they cost that much. I think they cost much to like expedite them.
$165.
That's a lot. That's a lot for a
instead of
Twitter
making
Just to
people
account.
get
pay-
one?
Yeah,
Damn.
All right.
for first-time applicants.
All right.
So renewals are less.
No.
All right, so it's either I pay $165 for this passport to get my Twitter verification, or I have to pay $20 a month just to keep it anyway. I'd be out.
$8. Why'd you
I'd be
just
out
raise it?
at
It's
$30 a month. I'd be out in 3 months,
No, you'd have a long
5
time.
months,
I just think there's going to be a bunch
and I
of-
have a passport.
I just think the first problem they're going to run into is a bunch of people who are going to verify their name and still manage to look like a verified account, like
Yeah.
Cheez-Its or whatever. And then they're just going to like start causing havoc all over the platform.
Could
about
Cheez-Its-
Cheez-Its hates lesbians.
But then there's
like, you know, like just like weird political stances.
God, Jesus, I thought you were a little more progressive.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Where were we going from here?
Look at your notes
Look
and
at,
tell
look,
us.
look at your vast amount of notes.
What do you got next? That was our Movember note.
yeah,
we-
that was
Well,
Movember.
there's two things under November. Is also we just did our manly test video.
True.
It's the last video we put out. Go check it out. Fun video. Love it.
And if you want to join the Patreon, patreon.com/PickyBoys. We do everything extra. Hear all about it on Patreon. I don't know. I
The
put
worst plug of all time.
Oh, there's worse plugs. I could have said it wrong. I could have plugged something else.
Okay. Either way, the point is, I was making the thumbnail for that video, and I was just looking up like manly things.
Naked men and
And then I was looking at like manliness and like manly and just like manly things, and it's so shit. Like like what people consider manly. It's like fucking tools and meat. Like that's
And
fucking
cocks.
weird.
that sounds about right, honestly.
That's such a dumbed down version
And, like-
of what it means to be a man.
and like rolled up cuffs and a hairy face.
yeah, oh yeah, facial hair is a big part of it.
Yeah, I can't be a man ever.
But I don't know. It's like, do you
Subscribe to that notion?
Do you like power tools and hammers?
I mean, I could appreciate a good tool, you know? I mean, what's your question is if I like tools and hammers?
No, the
What's
question. My question is that like why are all men being simplified down to these like fucking very strange things?
I think there's something manly about
Like
not
being-
having to call a guy for every single problem in your
Yeah.
house.
It's
Like,
like-
if you could fix some simple shit on your own with your tools.
Like, I don't like when I've called an electrician to fix an outlet and they just look at me the whole time like, you're nothing.
So the
You know?
tools. So it's not about the tools. It's about the fixing things.
Yeah.
It's the capability of
Yes.
fixing
And
like,
you can't-
a hole in the wall, which Danny's done.
And you can't.
Or like
he's also caused a hole in the wall. To be
He
fair,
fixed it.
fairly manly.
Fairly manly.
Punching and kicking holes in the wall, manly.
So yeah,
You've never been more of a man.
expressing your anger in inappropriate ways, manly.
You've never been more of a man than when you kicked the hole in that wall that day.
Or putting up a shelf like Danny's
I
also
put, I
done.
put up
Danny's
a shelf.
manly.
This has been a manly year for me. I get, I get why meat. That part I get. Like a good man loves a good steak.
Yeah, you can't be a man
You know?
and a vegetarian.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I'm
just
sure,
can't.
and I'm sure there are women who like steak. But
Yes.
but I don't know. I think that's a good one. And whiskey is also there.
Yeah, and then there's the woman watching going, I like steak, tools, and whiskey. I'm
Also,
not a man.
the other
It's
thing
like,
was
we know.
bow ties. Yeah, that one I draw an issue with.
That's boyish.
That's boyish. It's like, is that the mark of a man? Is a bow tie?
I feel like bow tie is 20 years and down. And Martin wears bow ties.
I mean, they were popular in like the early millennial, like early millennial memes.
Well, millennials aren't men.
that are just like have like mustaches and then they have like bow ties and they're like, I'm a fucking man.
And suspenders.
Yeah, it's like the same era as like the put bacon on it memes. Do you remember this? That used to be like the peak of comedy. Like everything's better with bacon.
Yeah.
And they'd have
Okay.
shirts that be like, I just want more bacon.
It's like exercise.
I don't know.
Exercise. Eggs
Eggs
are
are
sides
sides.
for bacon.
Yeah,
bacon.
exactly.
It's like,
I feel like Epic Mealtime greatly contributed to that.
That's true. But in that time period, there was also a big hipster mustache phase and a bow tie phase.
yeah, they were.
I do remember the hipster mustache.
And they were
phase.
slowly taking.
Yeah, they
manliness
used to
away.
sell like you'd see a wedding and you're like, what's going on here? And all of the groomsmen would be like wearing like glasses that had little mustaches underneath them.
And they have a unicycle.
These were weird times in our country.
There have been weirder.
So what's the weird memes going on right now that we're gonna look back at the same way?
All of them. Literally
I
all
don't even
of
know the
them.
last time I've seen a meme.
I don't know what that means.
You know, like the bad luck Ben or the Pepe.
No, those are
or-
like fucking early evolution caveman memes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
compared
sorry.
to
Those
the
are
memes now.
hieroglyphic memes.
Also, political memes are still very much alive and well.
Oh, bro, political memes were definitely dated from ancient.
Political memes are just like adult memes.
Yeah, that's the
Boring
the
boomer
Facebook
memes.
of
My dad sends them all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have an aunt that sends them as well.
political memes.
Yeah. But they're really not memes because they're not funny. It's just like
It's just
it's just like
they're stealing babies.
it's like Jesus Christ attaching wings to Donald Trump. It's like what? Like what is going on?
Check out this meme I found.
Like, and it just it's like where we go one, we go all. That's fucking
We
weird.
go one, we go all for one and one for all. Is that what you're trying to say?
It's a QAnon thing. I don't want to get taken down. Can we
Oh
please?
God! Oh no! You too, please.
But
You said the Q word.
Next topic.
Um,
Flipping through your next card. It's one card.
okay, next topic. It's the holiday season, and I feel like everybody
Is it
online,
though?
and this is what I'm about to say. I feel like everybody online is
Let 'em
just
fucking
is
finish.
just saying, "Fuck Thanksgiving." Here comes Christmas. We're in the Christmas season. Thanksgiving. I heard somebody that was actually like full on ranting at the camera, and they were like, "Fuck Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a holiday within the Christmas season." They're saying that the November to December, both 2 months, all Christmas season, holiday season.
I would agree if there weren't decorations that you can go buy for Thanksgiving.
But it's just again, it's the holiday season. And a
Technically,
Thanksgiving-
every season's the
And
holiday.
the Thanksgiving is just a holiday within that season. Because I turned on the radio today,
Christmas music.
and who do I hear? But
Mariah.
Mariah Carey.
Really already?
Already.
Damn, that's quick.
Christmas is it's the day after. October 31st, spooky. November 1st, candy canes in my ass.
Oh.
In the ass.
Yeah, and before that, candy corn's in your ass.
Exactly.
Danny loves
But,
candy.
Danny
but-
doesn't like candy. No, you do like
I
candy?
don't like candy
No,
Well,
canes.
you don't like
he hasn't. It depends which hole you're putting them in.
True.
True. But it's so what do you think?
I think you could give at least Thanksgiving a week. You could give it some credence.
Yeah, but do you but the question is, are you giving it the entire month?
I think it's fine. too.
Probably not.
I think it's
I'm gonna
fine.
say
too.
no.
I mean, I'm not putting up decorations for either until after Thanksgiving. I'm not saying I'm putting up Thanksgiving decorations after Thanksgiving. I'm saying nothing's going up till after Thanksgiving.
I'm a Christmas man myself, and so I'm totally fine with this shift.
But all the stores before Halloween was even up, Christmas packed. Christmas
See,
packed.
that's getting a little crazy.
No, but eventually, like now they're bringing out the decorations before Halloween. Eventually, it's going to be before fucking. What's before that?
No,
what holidays before Halloween?
there'll be
July, 4th of July.
There'll be
What's
a
in-
great reset
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
because they've totally ruined Black Friday, the holiday.
That's what I'm saying. See what they did with
They
Black
really
Friday.
have.
What they did with Black Friday was
They made it Thursday.
Yeah, and
Thursday
they-
night.
they
It's
made
like
it
I
Wednesday.
They made it Thursday. They made it Thursday during the day. Some of them, and I was like, I am with my family.
Yeah, it's like
This is during another. You can't go into another holiday.
if you make Black Friday on Thanksgiving dinner, how am I going to make it to the store to trample a grandma for my
Exactly.
TV?
Exactly.
They made it Wednesday.
Black Friday's also not that big a deal, though. I've never once gone Black Friday shopping.
Me neither.
I have.
That's
It's
not the
fucking
point.
awesome.
And also, Bezos out here ruining every holiday that's ever
Yeah.
existed. They have like Cyber Monday and Black Friday on Amazon anyway. I could buy everything I ever wanted without risking my children dying.
True. And
Are the deals that crazy on Black Friday?
they used to be.
Are they?
They used to.
Because I feel like
You used to be able to get hundreds of dollars off a TV.
You know why you used to be able to get $100 off? Because it was only one day. If you spread it out over 3 days, the
Yeah.
deal has to be a third of the
No,
deal.
that is why it's getting ruined.
TVs are only like $300
Well,
now.
again,
anyway.
this isn't like think about Little Danny in like 2010.
Yeah.
Little Danny.
Little Danny,
Little Danny.
2010,
Not as big
4 a.m. online, shivering outside of Best Buy.
To buy what?
A TV. Wow. Or an Xbox. No, I bought an Xbox that time.
Okay, that's pretty good. Because Xbox, dude, the gaming console's like $900 now.
They're expensive.
It's like buying an
Well,
iPhone.
Back then, it wasn't as expensive, but it was expensive, and
still
it was just
expensive.
after a recession. Everybody's hurting, and so
Everybody's pockets
And so
are
you
hurting.
go and you run, you get the Xboxes. It's fun. It used to be a really fun time, and it was just I don't know. It's kind of this like this is not what I was thinking as a child, but now looking back at it, it's this kind of grotesque American consumerism holiday.
Capitalism.
But I like it.
Oh my God.
I do.
Stop being a child.
So I've never gone Black Friday shopping, but from what I've seen from the Cyber Monday deals, none of these deals have ever really impressed me.
No,
Particularly.
the deals are impressive, but they're always deals on shit that I don't need. But the deals are impressive. Like 50% off this candy cane dispenser. It's like, I don't need that.
everything's. But how much does a candy cane dispenser go for normally?
$400.
Everything on Amazon right now says it's 50% off anyway. It says $30 and it's crossed out and it says $15 and it's like, okay, but when was it actually ever really $30?
It was not.
That also Amazon decided, you know what? Fuck all these holidays. Let's
Prime
make our
Day.
own holiday, Prime Day, which is in like October. It was last month.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't. Good for them. Bezos is Santa Claus.
No, this is an
He
anti-Bezos
goes-
podcast.
he goes, no.
Fuck Jeff Bezos.
Fuck Jeff
And
Bezos.
fuck Amazon. I hate Amazon.
All right. Well, Amazon is
I love
the
Amazon.
greatest thing that's ever happened in my life. So
When they fucking put a chip in your brain and control you, you're gonna be
look what he sounds like.
like a what?
So look what you sound like over
I'm
there.
just saying. I just
Starting to sound like a
just-
QAnon
yeah,
ant.
it's starting to sound like
I
your
know.
aunt. It's
I
bleeding
know.
in.
Just know when your life is when your life is controlled by one man, I will.
Well,
Not
also
be.
Musk is going to be the one to put the chip in our brain.
Yeah. What about Musk? What about Daddy?
I don't care about Elon Musk. He can put a chip in my brain if he wants to.
He's doing Neuralink. He's
Well,
going
the
to actually
difference
put a chip in your
That's
brain.
actually controlling your brain. At least the other one will track
Yeah,
me.
but Elon
what
Musk-
if I get kidnapped? At least Bezos could save me.
But the thing
Elon's
is-
trying to control you.
But Elon Musk has never tried to sell me like basic consumer goods. Like he has a vision. He
has a
He has a vision, or at least he kind of
trying to sell you Twitter.
He's trying to sell me something grander, something more futuristic. Oh, you'll put a thing in your brain that'll make you replay your memories, or we'll go to Mars, or this completely electric vehicle that can be a boat. Whatever. Like those are the things. Jeff Bezos is just selling me like
Paper plates.
cheaper baby food, or
Yeah.
like what the
Oh,
fuck?
oh,
what's-
so you mean Bezos is selling you cheaper things of what you need?
No,
You're
but
not
that's-
going
but-
to
but
Mars.
That's what I'm saying is that Jeff Bezos is selling me things that I feel like I used to be able to go just walk down the store and get. Like he's not selling me.
I mean,
a
you
new,
still do, though.
You can
he's
still
not,
do
He's
that.
not selling. But what I'm saying is that he's not selling me a vision. He's selling me a vision of a life, Of a vision of a life that I think is very uninteresting, which is sitting in your house and waiting for the mailman to deliver all basic necessities.
First of all, he's selling a vision of you want something in 30 minutes, a robotic drone from the future could come and deliver it to you within minutes. That is a vision. You're not going to Mars.
It's not a vision that I like.
All right.
Well, we still have mini cards here, so we'll get to those in the next episode.
Upcoming episode.
On the Patreon episode.
Either way, tell them where to find you. Let's go around.
Find me on Instagram at JTHolden97 and find me streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/PickyBoysStreaming.
You can go. I thought you were burping.
Oh, now I.
Oh,
thought
you
it was
want
this
you
way.
want this kind of order? Fine. You
No, it's fine. I'll do it. Nah.
He's so
You
annoying.
can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram, and that's it.
Good for you. You can find me at Aunt Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
The Picky Boys podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Tell us what you think of the new tables. And we didn't even get to the wheel. We have a lot of stuff to show you. So come back next Sunday and see how this new podcast is going to go crazy. Go brazy.
Don't talk like that no more.